Okay, so I figured this was a great time to post my review of the Reproduction 70, 71, 72 Monte Carlo cowl induction hood. And I'm sitting here blocking this thing out. This is a new hood, so it didn't have any body work, luckily it didn't have any shipping damage or anything with it. But I just wanted to give you a quick look across the hood. And you can see how straight everything is. So this is don't really need to be a very long video, but basically now the customer Jace had a original flapper door. Hopefully the original flapper door will fit. I have not verified that yet. It's a die cast piece, so if it needs some modification, some grinding on the edges or something, that can be done. But overall, a pretty good fitment. I got new hinges rebuilt from a fellow named Ed. Highly recommend him for doing hinges. I could put his, he's on eBay. I don't feel comfortable posting his phone number without permission. But got good gaps on both sides of the hood. Overall, I'm very, very impressed. This is a very nice Reproduction hood. It is a very high quality. It is very stiff and strong. You can see, it does not, it's not very flimsy. So this hood has my approval. I have not yet been able to get my hands on any Reproduction front fenders for these cars. I'm sure my opinion of those will be different than this hood. Okay, so a little more information on the Repro 70, 71, 72 Monte Carlo hood. As you can see in that video, the fitment was really well between the fenders. If anything, you'll have plenty of room on most cars. It's not made too big. And I've noticed about Reproduction parts, a lot of times they're made too big and they simply just don't fit. So they make 3 different hoods. They're made by Golden Star. Golden Star is the company who makes a lot of the Tri-5 stuff, and a lot of their Tri-5 stuff is actually pretty good. Luckily on this Monte Carlo hood, they did a good job. I'm not going to keep this very long, but I want to discuss the 3 hoods that's available. You can get a stock flat hood. You can get a raised cowl version with no flapper, and the one you've seen earlier in the video is a flapper version that will be using the flapper mechanism, and I think he plans on doing the functional setup, so we'll see how that goes later in the video. I'm sure you will see more of that car as it is nearing its completion. I would say body work is 90% done. There is a spot on the left front fender that's got some ripples that just will not go away, and I'm going to wipe it probably about a 3rd time because this is going to be a black car and I can't have a black car with any imperfections. So with that being said, again, the hoods have my approval of being good quality. They're very heavy, and you're going to want a good set of rebuilt hinges. So I will be using one of these hoods on my personal 70. Why this channel is called Jared 1970 Monte. I will also be doing a video down the road talking about what's to come on my OG car, original car that I've had since I was 13. I'll be 32, so I've had it 18 and a half years, but we have had that car 24 years between me and my pop together. So more to come on that car. It will be getting a raised hood. I'm going to do a dual snorkel L78 air cleaner. I have 2 big block air cleaners, so I don't want to harp on that too much right now. But that car is getting changed, and it's getting changed in a big way. I have pretty much driven it into the dirt, and it will rise back to the top as being my nicest car that I own. So it will become #1 on quality again. The drivability, of course, will be down because of the changes and how nice the car is going to be. But let's just say, I'm sure y'all will be excited to see some of the changes. Some of it is going back to the way the car actually came. Some of it is going back a little bit of for the black car that I sold. So again, this is a car I always keep, and that's kind of what the plan is. So with that being said, I'm kind of excited. I've already got a vintage air and already started on the started ordering the parts. Got legendary in the game, and that's where I'm going to be getting the interior from, and I'll do a video on that later, probably one of my next videos. I'm going to take you around the car, show you, give you an idea of what my plans are and why I've decided to go that route. So without further yik-yakking, I hope this video was helpful to you, especially on the hoods for the first gen Monte Carlo. We will see you next time. Signing off. Saturday night, I'm going to cruising to Caddy to Lou and Perry's to get something to eat. I love you, Sean. And you can see the t-shirt if you see this video. There you go. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We'll see you next time.